This man, accused of cutting off his electronic monitor and killing a woman in South Charlotte, will stay behind bars. Mario Ramirez Duarte made his first court appearance just a few hours ago. We were there as CMPD brought in their violent criminal apprehension team to arrest him yesterday. Our Ken Lemon is live outside the courthouse uptown tonight, and I know you spoke with that victim's mother today, Ken.
Yeah, and that mother left court here with a heavy heart and lots of questions. She thought the world of her daughter, and her daughter lived downstairs from a man that she called friend until the day she lost her life. Mario Ramirez Duarte has the face of a typical high school kid, but in a jail jumpsuit facing a judge for murder.
It's just very heartbreaking to see someone that you know and know that they're responsible for something so devastating.
She said her daughter, Shandine Sanchez, trusted everyone, even her troubled friend and neighbor, Ramirez Duarte. She knew he'd been arrested recently and was on electronic monitoring.
She actually felt safe because he was on the monitor. He couldn't go any further than the bottom of the stairwell.
So she often talked to their neighbor when he stepped outside of their apartment complex on River Birch Drive.
And this was a betrayal of her trust that ended up in her death.
A week and a half ago, Sanchez was found dead in the middle of the road near her home. She had been shot. Police arrested her neighbor with the history of skirting the law, racking up nearly 24 charges just this year. He was arrested on April 3rd on numerous charges and released 2 days later. He was arrested again on July 10th and released 3 days later. He was back in jail 4 days after that, this time for interfering with an electronic monitor, and he was released again on August 6th. He was arrested a 4th time on September 25th and released with an electronic monitor on the 28th. Police say he cut that monitor on October 10th and killed his neighbor 3 weeks later.
I want him to tell the truth.
She doesn't want him released again. He's being held without bond and will likely be indicted next week. And with all those charges, he's facing court dates on November 24th, on the 18th, and on December 4th, just to start, Scott.
Yeah, all those times being released, it has to be so hard for her family to hear about all that happening and then this tragedy. Thank you, Ken.